What's happening, seventh graders? We are here at section 1 or chapter 1, section 2, so 1.2, example 1. And if you got your notes open, hopefully you do. There's some key ideas, and we want to make sure that we know what a couple of those are. One of them is opposites, and so opposites would be same distance from 0, like -2 and +2. So those are opposites. Or 10 and -10. Those are opposites. And then those are also additive inverses. So those are same type of same word, same concept, just different way to say it. So here we go. It says find -2 and plus -4. And notice these are parentheses. Those are not actually necessary here, but they do it to keep these separate, the plus negative. These are not absolute value symbols because they're not straight. And then it says use a number line to check your answer. So how do we do that? Well, -2 and -4 equals -6. And how do we get there? By adding the absolute value of -2 and the absolute value of -4, which is 6. And we're going to use the common sign, which is the negative. So if you owe me $2 and then you borrow 4 more, now you owe me $6. You're -6. So you can use a number line to check it. You start at 0 and you go -2, and then you're going to add -4 to it. So even though we're adding, it's sort of like subtracting 4. You'll learn a lot more about that this year. But for now, take the absolute value of both and then use the common sign. And you can use a number line to check your answer. Okay? Let's take a look at another one here.
Find -3
so this
plus
one is
-3
plus -12.
Notice that we have two negative numbers.
Video.
So in this problem, we are adding integers with the same sign. To do this, add the absolute values of the integers, then use the common sign. So let's break this down a little bit. When we add integers with the same sign, we have two cases. Either both numbers are positive, or, like in this case, we have two negative numbers. So then we add the absolute values of the integers and use the common sign. So when we have two negative numbers, the common sign is negative, so our answer will be negative. So let's start trying to find -3 plus -12. First, what we want to do is add the absolute values of the integers. So let's find the absolute value of -3, and that is equal to 3. Then we need the absolute value of -12, and that is 12. So we need to add these two numbers. 3 plus 12 is 15. So our answer will be 15, and then we have to use the common sign. So we need to look, we have two negative numbers, so the common sign is negative, and we add that to our answer. So we have -15. Let's double check our answer by using a number line. First, we need to label the number line. Since in our addition problem both numbers are negative and the answer is negative, let's start labeling with 0 towards the right so that we have a lot of space in our negative side of the number line. So go ahead and label the number line. Now that it's labeled, let's start with our addition problem. First, we have -3. Remember, our starting point is at 0. And then we move 3 units to the left to -3. Then we have -12. So we start where we left off at -3, and we move 12 units to the left. So we have -12, which ends at -15. So -3 plus -12 is equal to negative 15. So our answer is negative 15.
All right, there you have it. That is the long version of that, and hopefully it's not too bad, but let's take a look at a few of these and do them together. So if I'm going to add 7 plus 13, this one's pretty obvious. These are both positive numbers, so 7 plus 13 is 20. Now we have negative 8 and negative 5. So remember, we're going to take the absolute values of both. Okay, so I have the absolute value of 5 and 8, add them together, and I get 13, and then I'm going to use the common sign, which is negative, so that would be negative 13. Negative 20 and negative 15, same thing. I'm going to take 20 and 15, add them together, and I get 35, but I need to keep my common sign here, which is negative 35. Okay? Any questions on those? Make sure you come see me in the